guys, what's up? It's me, Franny, again, back at it with a video. I never really know how to do my intros because it's like, hey, what's up, I'm Franny. Y'all already know I'm Franny, and if you don't know that I'm Franny, welcome. Welcome to the fam. So today's video, well, you can tell already by the title, it is basically how I edit my Instagram photos. I was really hesitant on doing this video. I don't know why, I was always very like, not low-key about it, but I never really shared with people like the filters I use or what I do this or what I do that, just because, I don't know, I feel like so many people have so much stuff to say, but I really don't care because, I mean, you literally see the photos on Instagram. I mean, I might as well show y'all how I do it. I'm going to be taking a quick selfie right now because I have my studio lights up. I'm gonna take a quick selfie and I'm going to be showing you guys how I edit my photos and like what I go through and what I think about and all that jazz. Going to take a photo first. I'm gonna take like a random photo. Just like any selfie. Ready? Hold on, let me see. To be a good selfie at least. Franny face on full effect. Okay. I gotta have something. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna use this one random one that I just took. Like, there's really not much to it. This is probably a selfie that I wouldn't post on Instagram, but will do for the purpose of this video. So I'm going to put on my screen record so y'all can see what I'm doing. All right, so now I'm on my phone. And basically the photo, I just favorited the photo that I'm gonna use. And it is this one right here, as you can tell. I was just like, okay, basic. I probably won't use it on Instagram, I won't upload on Instagram, but I think it's a good photo to show you guys what I do to my photos. And all of my photos, I edit differently depending on if they're full body or if they're close up. Usually if they're close up to my face, I smooth out my skin a little bit, lighten my eyes, all that jazz, and you'll see that while I do this. So, okay, so I go to my editing things, Afterlight, Facetune, Beauty Plus, Visco, and yes, I have Facetune. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my god, I don't use Facetune. I use Facetune. I love Facetune. It smooths out my skin, brightens my eyes. It's a good app for that stuff. So I like to first go onto Facetune, and as you can see, literally with my thumbnail for my last video, smoothed out mine and JC's skin, because you know what? It looks good. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to the photo. So what I like to do is I kind of zoom in, and obviously I first see like my pimples and stuff and whatnot. And what I like to do is I take the patch and I go in, and wherever I see like a blemish, I kind of go over it. It's weird because like, as you guys can tell, if you guys watch my videos, I personally don't care about like pimples and stuff. I'm always on camera without makeup on. You know what I mean? I'm always on camera without makeup on. Like I have pimples everywhere. Like I'm not super like, oh my God, I have to have makeup on at all times. Like I'm not like that at all. But when it comes to my photos, I like my skin to look clear. So I do Facetune my pimples out because why not? So I just like to see where I have those pimples, and then I like to go to smooth, and then I usually smooth out just a little bit. Just a tad bit, a little bit everywhere. I don't smooth out that much because then you just don't look cute. So my skin's just looking a little nicer. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. So now what I like to do, so save that, and then I like to go in with the whitening tool, and I like to whiten inside my eyes. I know, I'm really extra. And then I like to detail. I like to detail my eyebrows so they're a little darker because my eyebrows aren't really that dark. And then I like to detail my eyes a little bit just to make them pop a little more because I don't have eyes that pop, you know? So I like to clear up my eyes, and that's about it I think I use for Facetune. So then I save this to camera roll and I go to Beauty Plus. So Beauty Plus basically makes me look tan because I need to look tan. Okay, so yeah, this one is the one I'm using. So edit. And I just use this to make myself look a little darker. Even though I look decently tan, I just like looking tan. So I go to tone, and there's a bunch of different tones. I usually click on this one, or which one? I go on that one, and because you can tell the difference. You see, it's like a little slightly darker because you'll see when I put the filter on, it makes me look lighter. So I usually put the tone, depending on what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like 45 today. Just to give me a little glowier tan, or like glowiness, tanness, all that jazz. Cause I look a little white right now. like very pale from, I think the lights are just blowing me out. It's fine. I'm very light skinned though. I'm not very tan or anything, but I try to maintain my tan because I like being tan a lot. Okay, now I go to Visco. It's a process. I go to like 3 different apps for this. I'll take the photo. And okay, so that's the photo. So I like to use, I purchased, I think, this filter. I think I did, I don't know. I think it was like $1 or something. I don't know. I remember getting this such a long time ago, so I don't know whether I purchased it. I don't know if Visco already comes with it. I don't know, it may come with it already. I like to use A9. You see how white it makes me? So I bring it down, like a good amount. So I like to, I'll put it at 5 right now, and I like to play with it. So I take the exposure down so I'm not so white. And I like using the same filter on all my photos. So yeah, that's a question that I'm always getting, like what filter am I using on my photos? Am I even using a filter? And I do, I use a very subtle filter. I don't use the full thing, like I use it like half of it or a little bit of it. And yeah, I mean, I kind of like how it's looking like this, honestly. Maybe if I bump this up to 6 and then exposure a little bit. Just makes me look glowy. I never put saturation. I never touch anything else really. I do like to put grain on it a little bit sometimes if I'm feeling like vintage, but this photo isn't really like a vintagey photo, so I'm not going to put the grain on it. Yeah, and then like you can do so much with Visco. Like Visco is like the temperatures, like if you want it to be warmer or cooler tone. I do use temperature sometimes though. When the photo comes out too orangey or too warm toned, I do go down and I, like for instance, like you see how it's like really warm toned right now? If I want it to be not so warm toned, I just bring it down on the temperature so it's like a little lighter. Maybe I'll make it a little not so warm toned, like 0.5. Okay. And then, yeah, so I like how that looks. I'm gonna save that. And then one thing that I like to do sometimes, I mean, I really don't have to do it with this photo, but I will do it anyways just to show you guys. I like to use Facetune 2. Yeah, I have both Facetunes, but Facetune 2 I use to turn my background black and white. Because sometimes when I take a selfie or when I take a photo and there's just too much going on in the photo, in the background, I don't like it. It just makes the photo look messy to me. It doesn't make it look clean. So what I like to do is I like to take the photo. I mean, this one you don't need it because I mean, it's really pretty plain already in the background. But if you do have a lot going around in the background, whatever, I like to take black and white and I like to turn it all black and whites. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this one really didn't need it, but I might as well show you guys because this is what I do when, yeah, like I said, when there's a lot going on in the photos. That's about it. Maybe I will use this photo to like, I'll post it on my Instagram when I upload this video. I think on Tuesday. It should be up Tuesday. It better be up Tuesday, Franny. Better be up Tuesday. I always talk to myself third person. It's a little weird, but it's okay, it's fine. So yeah, that's about it. Let me see, I'm gonna save that. Save to camera roll. And yeah, that is the photo. It's a whole different photo. Well, not a whole different photo here. I'll favorite it so we can compare. Yeah, so that was the original. This is the original photo. And here's the new one. I don't like drastically change the photo. I don't make the filters super crazy. I don't do a lot to it. I mean, I do, but it's like very subtle changes, I guess. But yeah, that's how I kind of turn this photo, this like, you know, same tone photo to, I feel like it has more dimension now. Yes, I don't know. I don't know. This is how I like to make my photos look. But yeah, that's basically how I do it. All right, I'm gonna take this off now. It's weird. That's how I edit my photos. Like I said, I was really hesitant on it because also I feel like people are gonna be like, oh, you use Facetune, no, you use this, you smooth out your skin, like blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, I do. Like, I think a lot of people do. And even though, like I said before, I do sit in front of this camera and I always wear no makeup. I do post photos with no makeup on. Like, I'm not a huge person on covering up my acne, but I feel like, you know, when it comes to my photos, I personally like to make my photos look good and I like to, you know, smooth out my skin and make my eyes brighter and all that stuff. Like, that's just me personally. I mean, if you're not for it, then I completely respect your decision on that. But this is how I edit my video. Wow, that was not English, sorry. This is how I edit my Instagram photos, or really any photos. And like I said, it's different if it's a selfie or if it's a full standing up one. A full body photo, I usually don't Facetune my face. It's just straight just filters and me just messing with the exposure and then adding grain if I want to and then the background. But I don't mess with more than that. So yeah, it's not that it was requested for this video specifically, it's just I've always been asked what filters I use, how I do this, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, you know, I might as well make a video. Might as well. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below on what other videos you'd like to see me do. And I promise I do read your suggestions. So please leave them down below what you want to see me do on my channel. What beauty videos, lifestyle videos, all that jazz. Please put those push notifications on so when I upload, you guys are notified right away. Please subscribe and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.